Well, Darrell, I've just checked, done a bit of homework on Blackburn. Are you technically playing like a championship side on Saturday?
They got very good manager, very good team. I think at times you got to be very. I don't like taking credit away from the management. Do you know, like, so let's say likes of Blackburn and Wigan, those teams, and though they've got championship squads as such, you still got to do the business. And I think it can just be as hard as a manager to achieve when you're expected to achieve than overachieve at times. So they didn't start the campaign too great, but they've been on a great run, and like I say, good quality players in there, and that's credit to the management team.
Yeah, is managing a club like Blackburn a kind of different pressure to managing a club like Bristol Rovers?
No. Listen, I think when you got well supported clubs and clubs that have been higher in the past, I think it's always difficult. Certainly at Blackburn, they've won the Premier League, haven't they? So the pressures of managing Blackburn in League One is sky high. No different to managing Bristol Rovers in the Conference. So with that comes a lot of expectation, which can sometimes weigh heavy on the players, and weigh heavy on the players, should I say, and the management team. So it's certainly not an easy ride when you're managing clubs that have had good success higher up the pyramid.
Yeah, you've always been open. You've said a million miles away at times. You know, from I think it's 31 points, Blackburn and Bristol Rovers. Is there a little gulf for some of the teams in League One?
Listen, it's getting harder and harder each season. I think each season it gets more difficult. That's why we have to keep building the football club, keep strengthening the playing squad as much as we can with finances permitted. Keep trying to build the proper infrastructure on the outside to be able to compete. I think a lot of teams are ahead of us on that sort of scale, but we're a well-respected, competitive club. We have built things up and keep trying to achieve success. You know, the teams that came up with us are below us in the league, and it's certainly a very competitive league, and probably even more competitive next year when a few teams come up and a few come down.
Yeah, as I've got to know you, I won't at the end of the season even dare say looking forward to a break, because some of your hardest work's in the summer, isn't it? Trying to close that gap on teams like Blackburn.
Breaks went out the window when you become a football manager.
Yeah.
So you just crack on. I look forward to. I enjoy my job, to be honest with you. I know there's highs and lows, and a lot more lows than highs at times, but I enjoy it. Enjoy working towards the next project, the next game, and working towards the future as well. So I'm excited about it.
And is it a daunting end of season with some of the teams you're facing, or an exciting one? I mean, can you look forward to the challenges, the Wigans and the Blackburns?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's a good test for ourselves. I thought it was a good gutsy performance against Charlton with a depleted squad. It might be similar again Saturday with a depleted squad. So for me, you look forward to them challenges and looking at your players very closely, whether they're up to that challenge. We certainly were Saturday. We certainly really responded well for me over the last 18-19 games in the new year. Our form's been pretty good. We've shown to be more gutsy, picked up more points away from home as well in the second half of the season, and we've got to keep trying to build and work towards that success.
Is momentum a myth like going into next season, or does a good end of season start a good start to season?
I'd say it's a bit of a myth, really, to be honest with you. I might look at one or two things in the next few games. Obviously, we want to win every game we play. That's never going to change. But you want to also have a bit of an eye of what players can handle it for next season as well, and make sure that they're shown that they can.
What are the challenges and motivations between now and the end of the season?
Challenges from now to the end of the season is to win every game we play in. Simple as that. We've got a few out. We've had a bit of sickness and illness in the camp as well this week, but that's no excuse for me. We've got to make sure we turn up, be very, and I've no doubt we'll be very competitive against Blackburn. Is
it realistic or ambitious to match last season's points total?
It's going to be tough now. I think. With the running we've got and the teams we've got, and with the injury situation we've got, but you never know in this game. We've got to just focus on the next one, see if we can win that, and build on the gutsy performance of Saturday.
And Blackburn, why are they second in the league? Bradley Dack's an obvious standout player in midfield.
Yeah, no, very talented. He's having a great season, but you could go for all their players. Mo Grew at the back, Scottish international, scored a lot of goals at centre half. Graham up top as well. They've got plenty of strength in depth. Nuttall, who's not even in the team at the minute, he's a bright young player. They've got real good quality throughout, as you would expect.
I think they've only lost once since they played you in November. It's a stunning run of form, but just ruin their promotion prospects.
Yeah, no, listen, we're here to be very competitive to win the game. Certainly, we're going to try and win the game. We're not going to be rolling over for anybody. Otherwise, my players will certainly know about it. We want to win. We want to put a performance to be a real good attendance. Imagine our own fans will be right behind us again Saturday against one of the fancy teams to finish in the top 2.
And if you have to give youth a chance, albeit, but so far so good on that front.
No, the boys have the young lads have come in and responded well to their opportunity. So certainly, hopefully, we'll see 1 or 2, maybe more, coming into the squad and getting an opportunity and making sure they take it.